Hello there, my name is James Bruce. I was born in Leith on the 30th of September 1886. I was the oldest child of David and Maggie. My father David was a gardener, and that meant we moved about a lot as he found work. When I was 10 years old, we moved into the new work estate, Alloway, just outside Ayr. I joined Alloway Public School with my two wee sisters, and I went to school there until I was 14. I got a job first of all as a telegraph messenger, but I soon gave that up and became a gardener like my father. With all the big estates in those days, there was a big demand for gardeners. At first I worked on the Roselle estate in Alloway, but then I moved to Fullerton House. In 1908 I moved back to my birthplace, Leith, and I joined the police force. When war broke out, I joined the 2nd Battalion of the Gordon Highlanders, and I was soon promoted to Lance Corporal. At first we were sent to Cairo in Egypt, but it was quickly decided that reinforcements were needed back on the Western Front. So we returned to Southampton. From there we sailed to Zeebrugge in Belgium, and from there we marched to the trenches of the Western Front. We were immediately in action in the Battle of Ypres, and then a stalemate arose. Our boys, British, Indian, Canadian, French and so on, were in a line of trenches, and facing us, sometimes so close we could talk to them, were the German boys in their trenches. There were skirmishes, raids and sometimes major battles, but no breakthroughs. We were there for nearly 2 years. The big change came in the summer of 1916, when the generals decided to make a major attack which we were to lead. This became known as the Battle of the Somme. Before we attacked, there were 7 days of constant bombardment of the German lines. We were told that their trenches had been destroyed and their barbed wires were gone. Neither was true. At 7:30 a.m. on the 1st of July, the whistle sounded and we charged forwards. We suffered the greatest number of casualties, killed, wounded and missing, in a single day in the history of the British Army. About 57,000 men in total. I was one of the wounded. 2 days later, on the 3rd of July 1916, I died of my wounds. I was 29 years old. I am buried in St. Sever Cemetery in France, and my name is inscribed on the war memorials in Alloway.